Hey guys, I'm back with another how-to video. Today we're going to be doing the one-way ANOVA within subjects. And basically I have a chart here for you guys to like kind of understand this a little better. Today we're doing it within subjects, so that basically means every person in the study is trying every condition or level, whatever you want to call it. The next lesson, or the lesson before this, is the between subjects design. Uh, yeah, and that's when every person is in a different group of flavor or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. So we have our data set right here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to analyze. We're going to go means and actually we're going to go general linear model. We're going to go to repeated measures. Uh, we're going to do reaction time. If I can type it right. And then there's going to be 3 levels. Yeah, and so that's all we need to do here. We're going to click define. Coffee is going to be first. Decaf is going to be 2. And none is going to be 3. Yeah, so make sure coffee is 1, decaf 2, and none is 3 because the number assignments matter in future in the tables. So we're going to go to EM means. We're going to go to reaction time and move that over. We're going to compare the main effects, and then our confidence interval will be the Bonferroni. We're going to click continue, and then we're going to go options and descriptive statistics. Click continue again, and then we're going to click OK. So now we have this table, and I know it looks like a lot of tables, but we only need to focus on 3. We need to focus on our descriptives, we need to focus on this test of sphericity, and then we need to focus on this test within subjects effects. So the first thing we're going to do is look at this Molly's test of sphericity. Sigma, or not sigma, the significance is 0.871. If the significance is above 0.05, it's going to be this sphericity assumed, and then if it's lower than 0.05, it's going to be this greenhouse geyser we're going to look at. So since it is above 0.05, we're going to do this top line, the sphericity assumed, and we're going to look all the way down, and then we do see that it is less than 0.05, so it is significant. So we can go ahead and then look at the specific reactions. So if we go to this right here, this pairwise comparisons, we're going to look at coffee, which is 1, 2 is decaf, 3 is none. So everything below 0.05 is going to be significant. So right here, this coffee and decaf is going to be significant. Coffee and nothing is going to be significant. Decaf and coffee is going to be significant, and decaf and nothing is not going to be significant. Obviously, because that doesn't really give you anything. Yeah, so, and then we're just going to look at the descriptives. It gives us the mean, the standard deviation, and the amount of people we have in the study. So, how do we report this? Is a great question that I'm sure you guys are asking. So, let's go to this example report. So, when you report it, you need to include your descriptive statistics as well as your F value, significant value, and effect size in your post hoc. As a general rule, reporting of your ANOVA should follow this pattern. So F of degrees of freedom 1, degrees of freedom 2 equals F value, P value. So stuff we've been doing already. Our F value is going to be found right here in the sphericity assumed. And then our degrees of freedom is going to be found here in 2. And then also in it should be somewhere. Just look for the degrees of freedom. So it should be 2 and 18 is the example. So the degrees of freedom is here, 2, and then it's 18 right here, the reaction time. And then, yeah, so so the example results would be like giving this table by the mean and the standard deviation, and the significant differences in reaction time between the three conditions were examined using a one-way within subjects ANOVA. A significant difference between the three conditions was found. So F of 218 equals uh, 33.92, and it's less than 0.05. That's just saying our degrees of freedom, and then our F value, and then our significance. So differences between the group were examined using the Bonifari post hoc tests, and the results found that the coffee condition was significantly different to the decaf and water conditions. P is less than 0.05. However, there was no significant difference between the none and decaf conditions. P equals not significant. Hence, the alternate hypothesis is accepted and the null hypothesis is rejected. Yeah, and then that's the assignment, guys. Have a great day.